count?
No, I mean, no.
Any thoughts on the penalty call?
I haven't seen a replay of it, so I can only speak from how I felt about it on the ice. And, Zook kind of stumbles a little bit, and the stick, I don't think he had a good grip on that stick. I got to make a play on that puck. I don't want to comment for sure because I don't know exactly how high on the stick I got it, but I think 5-on-5 that gets let go. I think if he had a better grip on that stick, it's a nothing play. I think maybe the ref got a little fooled by the fact that he lost his stick, more so than the gravity of the offense.
Like going back to the tying goal, looked like Josh had gotten hit on the numbers pretty hard there shortly before. Is that how you saw it as well? Missed call?
Definitely stunned. You saw it real time, so it's hard to necessarily comment on if it was a penalty or not. I don't know the rule either. If a player looks to be stunned a little bit, do you blow that down? These are all things that go above and beyond what we are asked as players. So, we just work with that.
What do you think of what you generated at 5-on-5? Obviously, the power play was lethal again for you tonight. But what do you think?
Power play was really good. I thought the first two periods were pretty good. Third period, obviously, after we went up by a goal, they pushed really hard, and we just didn't do a good enough job of tilting the ice back in their direction, getting some pucks in deep, generating a forecheck, kind of stopping some of that momentum. It was just, too many plays to just kind of get it out of the zone and then change, and they were able to circle back and come back in the zone. So, I think if we're going to look at the game, instead of looking at the refs, I think that's an area that we can improve on going forward.
Like you said, you didn't get those.
Josh, an even game all the way through. Kyle was just talking, maybe they got a little bit of momentum there in the last half of the game. How did you see it?
Yeah, another great Minnesota-Winnipeg game. I mean, that's what it looks like when we play each other. The last game here was kind of not one that we see that often. It was sort of, again, it was sort of off the page. So we knew what we were going to see here, a hard checking game, not a lot either way. And, they came on in the third. I mean, that's just, I think, natural when, we're up by one throughout most of the third. So they came on pretty hard, goes to overtime, I think we did a lot of good things, and there's a lot of stuff we can build on, going into the next three games.
What was your view on the overtime goal?
I mean, obviously, it seemed like there was a lot going on right in Hellebuck's crease there, and it's one of those plays where I don't know if it's a bit of a gray area call or not. Obviously, on our side, we're going to side with the goaltender and think that there might have been a little interference, but at the end of the day, those are things that are out of your control. You just have to move on and get on to the next game.
Josh, just before you went off there in the third, what did you see or what happened on that play when you got hit?
I haven't seen it yet, to be honest, so I don't know, kind of got bumped or something like that, and didn't feel great, but took a couple of seconds to collect myself and fine to go again.
Did you think there might be a penalty or a stoppage?
Like I said, I didn't see it. I mean, I felt like, that's something that definitely could be called, but again, it's a fast game. Like I said, I haven't seen the video either, so I'm not exactly sure. Maybe the refs were obstructed, couldn't see it. I don't know. But I guess I felt like it should have been a penalty. But over the course of the game, there's lots of stuff that gets called, doesn't get called, and nothing you can do.
They got one on the power play in overtime, but during regulation, your special teams with 2 goals for and none against was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was a great effort on the power play and the penalty kill. I think our power play has been starting to feel it here for a while now, and we're starting to see some goals go in consistently. And I think everyone knew that was going to happen with players that are on that unit. So that was awesome. And on our PK, obviously, it's disappointing that the last one ends up being a
Yeah, it's goalie
power
interference all day long for me, and there's not a lot of gray area on that one. But I'm not giving them any money, not one dime.
Did you think your team sat back a bit in the third?
Yeah, we're going to get it off the wall enough and get enough deep penetration, probably hanging on a bit. I think may have slight advantage. They're sitting on 3 days rest, and I think they had better legs than us in the second half of the third and hands. But, we weathered it for the most part, got it to overtime.
I know statistically it goes in as a power play goal, but through regulation time, your penalty kill was.
It was as good as it's been in a month, and it's structured too, not just lucky. There's a couple of good saves, but the first we didn't give up very much at all. Liked our power play, liked our penalty kill.
Paul, not trying to throw any gasoline at all on it, but just before the tying goal in the third there, did you feel that was a missed call on the hit on Josh?
Yep.
He came back. He went to the room, but came back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we just want to make sure he was all right, and yep.
So a game like this, you obviously do get a point, but and there's anger now. But can you turn that into something? That anger, in a positive way?
Yeah, I mean, we'll deal with the things that we can get better at, and try to improve on those. That's all I got. I mean, anything else is going to get expensive, fellas. We'll call it a day.
See you guys. Thanks.